Today, we are going to show you how to initiate, edit, and submit an amendment request in the Department of Ecology Grant and Loan Management System, EAGL IGX. It is important to check in with your Ecology Grant Manager to ensure your agreement is eligible for an amendment before you begin. A change to an agreement may require an amendment, which must be in writing and signed by all parties before it becomes effective. Changes that require an amendment include scope of work, deliverables, dates, or objectives of the project, budget, whether for an increase or decrease, funding, whether for an increase or decrease, redistributing costs between budget tasks within a funding distribution that exceed 10% deviation of the total eligible cost, funding distributions, including share percentages, effective/expiration date, whether to shorten or extend, and special terms and conditions or agreement-specific terms and conditions. Administrative changes, such as telephone numbers, addresses, or contacts for either Ecology or the recipient, don't require an amendment. You must be the role of an authorized official to initiate an amendment. To initiate an amendment, the parent document must be in agreement active status. As well, all payment requests/progress reports must also be in active or approved statuses. Recipients cannot have a PRPR in process at the same time that an amendment is in process. If you have a high priority reimbursement that you need completed before you initiate the amendment, complete the PRPR first. After the amendment is fully signed and in active status, recipients will be able to initiate the next PRPR. We'll begin this video already logged into EAGL IGX. If you need assistance accessing the system, visit the Ecology webpage for instructions on how to log in or register in EAGL IGX. From the dashboard, we can search for the existing application using the Searches option in the top navigation menu. Selecting Searches will open a drop-down menu where I can either go through recent documents that I have found in Searches, or I can go to Applications to search for those documents directly. On the application search, whatever information that I previously used to search will be saved in my search criteria, so it's important to clear that criteria before I conduct another search. I can also hit search without entering any search criteria to see a list of all applications that are available to my current user. What I could do here is go to Status and select any documents that are in agreement active. When I hit search, I would then see those results listed below, and I can select the document that I'm looking for. Once I have accessed this application, I'll want to confirm my role on the document matches my role in the system, in this case as an authorized official, and I want to make sure that my document is in the agreement active status. Once I've confirmed those two pieces of information, I'll then be able to go to this left navigation menu and scroll down until I reach the Status Options section. Under Status Options, I'll be able to select the option for amendment requested to change the status of this application. I would need to first change the status to amendment requested before I begin filling out my amendment request forms. After seeing a confirmation about that status change, I would then select OK. My document landing page will refresh and it will confirm that I am now in the amendment requested status. I will now be able to go to this left navigation bar to the amendment section where I can begin filling out these amendment forms. I'll begin with amendment request. On the amendment request form, I can describe the type and reason for this amendment. As part of my amendment request, I would want to enter the reason for the amendment as well as the current date. I would also want to add any additional information requested by my Ecology grant manager. After that's complete, save the form. Once you do, an automatic email notification will be sent to your Ecology grant manager. They will review your request and be in touch with you regarding next steps. If you have any questions, reach out to your Ecology grant manager, whose contact information can be found on the Ecology contacts form.